And honestly, I'll be brutally honest with you in a second. I don't know either of those teams. Previously, never heard of those. Sons of Scoots versus 9Z. So, Sons of Scoots is partially Colombian, Peru, and Mexican. And 9Z's mainly Argentinian. And also one player from Uruguay, which is France. So yeah, I learned something today. As I'm trying to figure out, because they have so fancy profile pictures. Why do they have some fancy profile pictures? It's in X-Denial Esports now. Okay, stupid me. Now I understand. Okay. That makes now a lot more sense. Right, they used to sign Team Jaguar. Now it makes sense. Okay. Now we're talking. Either way, 2-0 for the Suns. I don't understand the name. Maybe somebody of you knows why they're called Sons of Scoots. Either way, frags are coming in. Those pistols should not make a change, obviously. As then, what's somewhat funny to me personally, is that it was even denial back during March of 2019, beating Luminosity 2-0 on Inferno 16-4 and on Cash in overtime. So maybe the Sons of Scoots are that confident on this map. Could be very possibly true. Either way, take a look at it just this moment in time. Yet again, I mean, when we talk about Inferno, funny-wise, and this is something I don't really like yet, has been the decision of 9Z. To tell you a bit about the story of Sons of Scoots, they are overall collecting wins from time to time. They have already played 9Z, and it was a 16-14 the last time they met. No, pardon, that's actually wrong. This right way around is that they never played them. They did. They lost 9-16. Pardon me. Pardon that. It was what Raja was talking about. NHL though, coming out, taking that one, and that's he. Not even reacting to it. And then Brandon Vestic try, no real chance. They got, of course, they got financial assistance from Sir Scoots. Now I remember. Right. I just remember. Totally right. How could I forget? So, Sons of Scoots. It's in it out right now. And now I'm very much looking forward as the T's can use max force to take this one home with ease. Slowly and patient. The bomb has been left in the apartment. Somebody has to pick that besides everything. I mean, the split is nice and everything, but is the bomb's never gonna make it on time. The split is absolutely nice to watch, but they're never gonna make that in time. Look at the heartbreak of this. No.
Counter-terrorists win.
So unfortunate. Oh, this is so unfortunate. How in God's name do those mistakes happen? You really don't want to see something like that happening. And in the meantime, 9Z. This is uncomfortable. This is extremely uncomfortable. Take a look at the nade. Oh, this is good. So take their time. It's brilliant usage. Brilliant usage of the MP9. Use the close range. And there it goes. At least one found. The second granted as well. Sons of Scoots are back somewhat. If it wouldn't be not only Sam. I'm very surprised. I mean, this right there is at least a bomb plant for Sam. In the end, though, I'm not going to believe he's going to make that. Even the flashbang was beautiful to watch, but either way. Bomb's going to be defused. With the free-to-free being the case, I mean, the Tech 9 is lovely to watch. As we see, oh, only coming in quite well. It's all brilliant for the moment. And then 8, ouch, that hurts. Major pain coming in. Yet again. Just looking to see how that one will go. Very honestly, I mean, 9Z has picked it. 9Z has, in the past, not played X Denial / Sons of Scoots. Very much like I actually like that name so much. It's such a friendly and good name. As you see right here, trying to get on the side slowly and steady. That was blue. Just waiting behind the grill, but no, NHL with one after another. Brilliant job by 9Z. Sam is the last man standing. As in the previous round, his chances not realistic. And with 9Z on the T site, now doing it quite well. It looks, at least, like at the moment, no real surprise to come in. Inferno for Sons of Scoots in the past been quite successful, taking down a few names from the region. Of actually losing against 9Z 916 in the past. That's actually true. 2405 is where they played for actually the open qualifier of this tournament, and 9Z back then won the entire best of 3 series. With to point that out, the man of the match being Lucan from 9Z. In the meantime, NHL taken out, and this is all man equalized. So Lucan the man to watch out for generally in the future, or maybe just in this matchup. But as 40 seconds are left, slowly they try to attack that A site. Doesn't really work. Sickly. Beautiful shots, but denied in the end. And Sam could consider to safe. The losing bonus though, too good, too true. Bouncing down, it works brilliantly because now Lucan's so far away from the actual action. Is a bit in a problematic scenario. That still works. Sam with a triple. That pretty much comes in by the book. Lucan tried his best. So unfortunate. Would have honestly expected a bit more. That run to come in by 9Z either way. Smokes and Co popping. 9Z having a bit of an economic problem, but they're rather solving this with an equal than a half-hearted force. Understandable decision indeed. There's a frag coming in, another player to be hurt. A little weird how Fran is not helping his teammate there, nevertheless. And as you realize right there, it's gonna become a little yeah, NJ was the only man I really had some hope for. But he spotted beforehand, and that means no real chance. For the side of 9Z, NBL gonna give that up. It's a back and forth, and this matchup, I mean, it started off with the Sons of Scoots going quite decently into it. Aggressive and brilliant. Now things have changed, ladies and gentlemen. They have changed massively. Now aggression comes in. Let me take a look at that banana control. Lucan with what a frag from the start on. Sons of Scoots got to play with 4, and this is giving them a brilliant idea. You see them already rotating over, and that for a very, very good reason. I still want to fortify that A site. You see smoke popping. The 40-second mark. This is one of those executions where nothing can go wrong. Nothing is allowed to go wrong. This is seriously so dangerous. Because right now you see, this is so problematic. This is so problematic in the end. 19 seconds, they don't get the kills. And in the end, the Sons of Scoots fail. They fail entirely. Absolutely unfortunate. And then it's back tied. 9Z bounced back into it immediately. As the Sons of Scoots go back to a decent buy, we see the AK-2. I mean, decent is a thing of the perspective. Just scrappy. Just trying to get as much as possible out of it. We don't need to discuss that the weaponry is so much better from the lads. 9Z. Funny thing you just saw there. Once he jumped down, you actually realized he was shooting to actually not let anyone know he dropped down. So, the man in the corner, that's NBL. Fired one, but not much more. Instantly denied as he wanted to grab a few frags left, right, and center. Oh, and look how they get bamboozled. Nobody's on the A side, and this should be like, Lucan, okay, hold on. This could possibly be a flank, and yes. It is a flank. Yet again, Sons of Scoot, what are they doing with their slow play? Sickly finds Lucan. And I'm still not a fan of it. I'm still not a fan of those very slow plays, honestly. I'm still not a fan of those extremely slow plays, because it always gives you somewhat of a dangerous situation in that sense. You were able to fail, but they worked it this time around. Sickly. Well, frag number 1 granted. Didn't expect more to come towards Banana. At least a second off that has been spotted. They know about the third as well. NHL stepping loudly, not getting the second yet. He has the kid on the back. Baits him out. Fakes it the second time. And the second peek makes it work then. The patience. If the AK from behind comes in well, at least NHL gets one kill. I was hoping for a little more damage control, but either way, it's not working at all. And I mean, considering this would be a 10-5 switch into the CT side, would be quite ideal. Considering the last time we saw both teams fight against each other, it was 9Z taking the win. Let's see, that boost, absolutely brilliant. Another frag to come in, that's the question, yes indeed. But this time from the opposite team, and that's not what you really want to see. They push A, and one man can hold them off behind the smoke, he waits. And balcony eliminated as well. This is so unfortunate, and both players might just consider to do the save. Let's take a look at the stats. First of all, nothing too crazy, maybe after the restic here on the side of 9Z. Yeah, I mean, from the ADR perspective, everything is quite sort of balanced. The only two on the SoS side falling down would be both Link and Sickly. Particularly at least with flashbangs to come in. And this is a funny part about Counter-Strike, where you see 3 to 8, but it doesn't really represent of what the ADR is telling us. He's not so much down where you thought. It's not gonna work. So they come on the A side, they erupt over there. The weaponry weak. And as Sam and Vats are getting those kills for their squad, absolutely amazing how they do this. And that's a shutdown yet again. Round number 14, without any doubt, is showing us how good the squad of Sons of Scooz is. I mean, once more taking a look at it, they were asleep throughout a part of this matchup, but instantly got control back in them. If they want to actually be extremely successful, of course, I mean, now I would expect a 10-5 to come in. Would be perfect. little chicken making as much noise as possible. 9Z, and this has to be said, what an ironic wordplay, are extremely good on the T side, on this extremely balanced map. 60% of the rounds from 9Z are won on the terrorist faction, the terrorist party, so I'm very much looking forward how easily that will go their way. For the moment, oof, player going through, directly for the flames. 9Z losing one player already. The B side, look how vulnerable it is. Only one player remaining, which is Luke, and somebody you want to keep your eyes on, but I got my doubts it's gonna work so easily. Patience being there. That oh, the jump! Oh no, Luke nearly falling down, and then the spray from Blue, near perfection. One more to come. That's all a fake, isn't it? It is. They're not realizing it too well, but bomb's going down nevertheless. Still not a safe one. A very weird play from Sons of Scoots. Not very happy about that. I mean, considering they could have had a bit more control overall, I mean, no. Let's not argue about it. And not live is called, some technical difficulties. I think Fran, yeah, must be. Not having any connection to the server anymore. And now we wait for a round to be replayed. The last time it took an eternity, unfortunately. The fun part is, for me personally, and afterwards we're going to see Nuke. Nuke has been played once by the Sons of Scoots, where they lost against W7M. It's gonna be interesting. Anyway, for the moment we're waiting on the admins. And there we go. Finally, restart comes in quite early today. And now I'm expecting some high caliber plays. Some high caliber plays. And there's the go called. Everything's fine again. So it's ready. Six to 9. Sons of Scoots have not picked this map, and now with a pretty much flawless counter-terrorist site, they could get quite nice victory out of it. First of all, I'd be very much looking forward to the game to go live. It's 8 more seconds until we do. There we start off. Restic, a little bit intimidated because he expected to be one of the players to come up out of the window. And so banana push it's gonna be. And that might work. Sickly has the molly. What is he waiting for? Why did he not drop the molly? That was a little confusing. Ah, but there it is. Smart wins. Smart man. But he can't deny it. A little late it comes. Sam. Is he gonna have a good time? He's most definitely spotted. Actually shot for the wall. If that retake works according to plan, I got my doubts. Very honestly got my doubts. One after another falls. One after another dice. Left, right, and center. That's not a retake by the book. And take a look at that burst. 9Z. At it. You love the Zeus taking one down. I mean, the Zeus is still one of the best weapons in the game, period. I mean, you can't doubt me. Again, 33, unfortunately it is. I mean, he was on with the taser. Oh, it would have been so nice to watch that. But frags coming in left, right, and center. The Zeus again. That's unbelievable how many frags the Zeus get. Beautifully done as he pops through the smoke. But either way, this is not happening. This has to be a joke. This has to be one cruel joke. 9Z. Using so many players left, right, and center. And that retake, it's going to be initiated, but only for exits. And look how they pinned them down on sides. This is very funny because they tried to deny them to get out of it a little late though. Blast radius is killing nobody. Lucan survives with 2 though. Lucky him. But let's figure it out. If SoS, after such an amazing round, where all those frags and overall the additional weapons got them this armory, I'm so surprised. Sickly and Cole. This is a nice flashbang. Works in combination with his teammate. The B side gonna be attacked. Bjork trying to reign supreme. The damage dealt is amazing, but if they are bringing it back, I honestly don't know so much. You have $0 pretty much in every single player, so rather staying home makes somewhat sense, and that seems to be the case. As they at least get exits. Yet again, the majority of 9Z seems to survive, which means the majority does not need to rebuy into it. How is Fran even alive? Absolutely amazing things happening from time to time. This being tied up already. I mean, like I said, 9Z is an extremely T-sided team, so the half they got was alright already, to put it that way. And as you see, Prestic. It's gonna be one of the men who falls down in the beginning. Sorry, who takes down two in the beginning. That's the right way to put it. Now I'm very much looking forward. If that retake's gonna be the night. As you hear all the steps coming by, Restic with another frag on the triple he is, sees the player passing by, and 9Z. Another round going their way. And the Sons of Scoots. I mean, Sons of Scoots now back in this somewhat unsatisfying buy, and the team knife is so unfortunate to see, and so unnecessary as well. Either way, 9Z strikes again and again and again. And that is somewhat unsatisfying. It could have been a lot better for SoS. I mean, we saw also a few T rounds by the team around blue not working so well. I mean, the ZZ in close range, so could finally get a kill. That is indeed the case. Through the smoke, Sam tries. That makes it work. The bomb is still on ramp, and this is the problem I see. If Sam realizes that... Oh, but he doesn't. He's stepping around the middle so much. And 2 players! My goodness, Sam, with 2 kills, he's making everybody look so dumb. Sinister times for 9Z. And as he waits, absolutely well done. Sam with a quad by the book. As patience pays off. And it's a 10 to 10. The thing is, the Sons of Scoots will reset their opponent in case they win the round, but it's also the other way around that the losing bonus for the CTs is a bit better. Nevertheless, it's going to be dangerous for both parties. Nana is one of the most important points right now for 9Z. Lucan has advanced quite far, as in the meantime, one of his teammates already got killed. Uncomfortable. Uncomfortable, uncomfortable.
Counter-terrorists win.
And so the Sons of Scoots really did it. They are in the lead. And the only logical thing from 9Z is, of course, to eco. From the nade. That's disgusting. Absolutely disgusting. 8. There you see it. Cracks are about to come in for Sam. A double kill to be accurate. Lucan again, though. Very nice few frags for SoS. Actually one to be accurate. Either way. Now it's done. Now it's a 12 to 10. The Scoots lads. As right now we're seeing brilliant things coming in. Oh, the triple kill! It was a buy for 9Z. I'm sorry, how did it collapse so easily? How in God's name did it collapse so badly? Let's take a look at it. Sickly getting the kill onto Lucan. The lead is there. And the Sons of Scoots on the right track. ZZ and Co shouldn't do too much damage, very honestly, as we know. But you know how badly it can turn around. In the meantime, there you go. Link falling down, Sam wounded. Oh. That's not what you want to see. That is not what you want to see! And this is brilliant from 9Z. This is outstanding. This is amazing. And how they collapse like this, I can tell you.
Bomb has been planted.
So now, player towards library fallen. One more stance, that's Vati. And there is 14 to 10. Part of 11-13. That's the right way around it. Mistakes were made in this case as well. as you see. This is gonna be once more SOS trying so hard. Oh, the damage from the Molly. Rats with 2. Yes, indeed. Sees the bird. So brilliantly done. And that gives them a lifeline. This gives them a chance. Nothing else does. As Sickly nearly finds that frack. Nearly.
Bomb has been planted.
Sickly looking so desperately for a frag to get over his teammate. Don't believe that's gonna work. It's not gonna work. Retreating would be the best idea. All the best it would be. And that's gonna happen. So unfortunate. The Sands of Scoots failing massively to take a round. I mean, imagine, it all came down to that one pistol. That one pistol upgrade that brings them in this sinister situation. And with a 12-13 being the case, Inferno comes to an end, or an overtime, one of each. Slowly and steady. They want to get on the side ASAP, and with that pistols they have, it's not going to be that easy to defend it. Yav Sickly on the wrong side. The pistols to do something. You got to be kidding me! The banana take denied by USPSs mainly, and that's an AK. That's just disgusting. No, this can't be happening. It's only Lucan. He has to fight against 5, and this is not realistic. Under no circumstance that works. And the Zeus. Oh no. If that was necessary from Link kill, I mean, that was not necessary.
Counter-terrorists win.
And as the Sons of Scoots really made a brilliant job in the previous round, no idea. No idea how they did it. I mean, that was absolutely disgusting. And I got no words to describe it, really. Spray down working in the end. A side is the main objective of 9Z. Flynn kill, taking out Lucan. Lou. This is so brilliant. This is by the book. The Sons of Scoots are playing this right now in a perfectionist way. And 9Z after this hardly have any money.
Counter-terrorists win.
ZZ's in an AK. I mean, we saw crazy plays in this matchup. We definitely did. And now as Banana is being controlled, I mean, this now needs to reinforce a quick reaction, because what's going to happen, they're going to be around the corner. So, there it goes. So brilliantly done now to get the control and to set the majority of the players over. Link! No, he needs to see the players coming through, but it's a bit of a mistake. But it's, in the meantime, no, it's Blue taking that over. Restic to be the final man alive. And no chance, 16-12. Sons of Scoots. Map number 1 belongs to them, and we'll head into a little break.